Hello, this is Abe Safa, Century 21 Harrelson Group here in Myrtle Beach. I wanted to just reach out to you in this month's newsletter and talk about a shifting market. So right now you're hearing a lot of talk out there about the market shifting, the real estate market slowing down, inventory going up. So if you're watching news, doing research online as far as looking for real estate prices or home values, things like that, you're seeing more and more comments and talk about a shifting market. So I wanted to talk to you about what a shifting market is and kind of tell you what you need to do or should do in a shifting market if you are a seller or a buyer. So typically the real estate market will have about 5 good years of growth and appreciation, and then there's a correction. Prices go down a little bit and then they start to go back up again and down a little bit. So usually the trend is about 5 good years and then a correction, 4 years of correction, things like that. Right now we've been going about 8 or 9 years of solid appreciation. So things have been good. We're way past due for a correction. We expected it a couple of years ago. We expected it last year. We expected it this year. We haven't had a correction in a long time. So the consensus out there is we're past due, it's going to happen. As a matter of fact, we're starting to see it in other markets across the country where inventory is starting to build, which is leading to a correction in those markets. Between the appreciation we've had the last 8 years and interest rates going up, what's happening is a lot of buyers are finding homes unaffordable now. Prices are too high. And the interest rates, it's causing their payments to be too high. So what that's doing, it's leaving homes on the market and condos longer on the market. And as inventory sits and more competition, more options for buyers, then you're going to see prices go down. So we're seeing it in other markets. Haven't felt it here just yet. It's actually been pretty active, surprisingly active. I think I've sold 10 of my listings in the last 14 days. So we're still very active, but we are anticipating a shift. And I want to be prepared for that. So I don't just look at what's happening in this market. I'm looking outside of this market so I can anticipate and be ready and help you make the best decisions possible when you are ready to sell. So let's talk about a shift in market. So with a shift in market, what can you expect? The first thing you can expect is there's going to be a lot more competition out there, as I mentioned. So there's more properties similar to yours that buyers have options to look at. So one thing that you can expect is it's going to take longer to get a property sold in this market because buyers have more options. So instead of getting, 3, 4, 5 showings a week like we ordinarily get, it might be, half of that. So the buyers are out there looking at different properties. So expect a little bit longer time frame to sell a property. Now, number two, it's really, really important at this point to make sure you get the right agent to actually market the property and more importantly, be able to price it correctly. So the last few years that we've had in an appreciating market, any agent can list a property out there, overprice it even, and over time in an appreciating market, the market will catch up to that price and get it sold. So it actually helped. If it's selling the market longer, sometimes it actually helped because the market appreciated to a level and you got a higher price. Now in a depreciating market, it's going to be the complete opposite. So if prices are X today and 90 days from now they're lower, the longer you sit on the market trying to get that high price, the less you're going to get. So it's really crucial that you price it right to begin with, that you get it sold before the market prices go down. So finding the right agent that's actually going to price it, well, not give it away, not price it low, but price it right so we can get the highest price possible before the market prices go down some is going to be crucial. Number 3, when you finally do get a buyer, you can't be as selective as you were in the past. So you have to be a little bit more understanding in a down market because buyers aren't going to be like right now, the way the market's been the last few years, we didn't like an offer, we just rejected it, no big deal. The next guy came along, a week later, 2 weeks later, we had another offer. In a shifting market, we don't have that luxury. So when you finally do have a buyer, it's really important that we capture them, and we have to be a little bit understanding. So we have to maybe give up a little bit in the negotiating if we have to, or if simple things in the inspection that need to be done, we may have to address those. In some cases, again, at the end of the day, if you're working with me, what I try to do is maximize your sales price and put the most money in your pocket. I'm just telling you that in a shift in market, we may have to be flexible and make some adjustments because we still want to maximize what you put in your pocket. So as I mentioned, right now the market is still strong, just anticipating that at some point here in the near future, we're going to be expecting a shift in market. If you have any questions at all or need anything, please reach out to me. I'm here to answer any questions you have for me. Thank you.